Welcome back for another video from the nursery here at Bransford. So today we're down in Bosbury, a section of the nursery which consists half of these twin span long polytunnels which are vented on both sides, so it gives us lots of good airflow through. And we've got the Euphorbia Craigeburn crop in here at the moment, as well as some Helichrysum corma. Well, I thought I'd just show you what we're doing with this, because it's quite a good sort of pest and disease issue we have with this crop, which is that this time of year, under protection, it can be affected by thrips. So if I just take this one, which has been affected more than most. So thrips, little sort of thunderbugs, very small airborne insects that will just suck on the sap of the leaves. But what that means is you get this bit of damage on there. So it won't necessarily do a lot of damage to the plant, detrimental to the growing of the plant, but it just makes it look unsightly. So when we want to send this out to garden centres, nobody's going to accept the plant looking like that. But this is the problem it gets at this time of year. It's a warm weather crop, so as it cools down, thrips become less and less of a problem. So when the fresh growth comes in the spring and we want to send these out in March, it shouldn't really be an issue then. But what we've done, a few sort of 2 or 3 fold attack on them this year. So first of all, as you can see, we've got this big yellow sticky trap all the way down the centre of the tunnel. So what this is doing, it's helping Mark and Dave, Mark our pest and disease chap on the nursery, and Dave who looks after this section. It's just helping them monitor the amount of thrips and other insects that are in this tunnel. And by being at that height, it's the height they're flying at, it should hopefully trap some of them as well and reduce the impact of the pest problem on the crop. The other thing we've done as well, they've been treated with a biocontrol, which I think is Thrips, which has been in here and released, which is parasitic insects which will affect the, will also predate on the thrips. So that's also to reduce the impact of them. But in some ways, although this damage is on here, what we'll actually do with these in the next few weeks is give these a really hard trim back. And that actually, from a sales point of view, will benefit the plant, because what it's going to mean is it's going to break out, get a lot stronger plant, more breaks on it, more branching on it, so you get a lot stronger plant when that starts hitting garden centres in March next year. So although it's looking unsightly at the moment, all this growth will be trimmed off over the next few weeks, and then it'll start flushing back, and depending on the weather in the autumn and spring, this should be hitting garden centres with lovely fresh deep red foliage some point March time next year. So that's just showing you a bit of how the thrips and pest and disease can affect certain crops on the nursery. And if we've got any more of that over the next couple of weeks, we'll show you what's going on in the nursery.